Hello world. The last episode was about project structure and finding Gradle dependencies. In build.gradle.module scope will add the library dependency and build.gradle.project scope will add the plugin dependency. Before we explore more about dependencies, it is time to explore about how do we build our UI. And go to the layout folder and click on the activity underscore main.xml. If you have another name to your file, click on the layout file. Here we have two tabs if you can notice. One is design tab, another one is text tab. If you click on the text tab, you will see the code that is rendered as a design in the design view. And if you click on the text, you will be able to see the text. In the palette section, you will see all the components that is available to use as a preloaded components. All you need to do is drag and drop the component. So as a beginner, one of the exercises that you all should do is to explore all this UI components and its click listeners and different methods that these UI corresponds to, seek bars and rating bars and switch. So work out on these UI elements. For example, if you go to text, you have plain text, password, email, phone, postal address, and number. So different kinds of input and display text available. And even same goes to the layout containers and images, dates, transitions. So now let me delete all these components, and as a fundamental container, I'm just refactoring a constraint layout to relative layout. So in relative layout, every components are arranged relative to each other. So I'll show you how it looks. Now the hello world is, so now if I drag and drop a button, it is relative to the layout and the component. You can see these grid lines. Okay, let me undo it. So this is happening because we have not deleted the constraint layout parameters. Just delete it, and then now go back to your design view and then drag and drop your text and your button moves. That's because it is relative to the text. So once you do all this parameter, you can go and check what kind of code changes happened. After analyzing changes, give a try to understand the important tags. Layout width and layout height is the important throughout the containers and the child tags, and it imported by the Android namespace, and which is very essential to understand it. And try out the different features that XML offers, like text style and everything. And hard coding is not possible. Not possible is not a right word. It is not a recommended way. So if you see this hello world and button, it is not in strings.xml. Placing that into strings.xml is very important. File name is strings.xml and it's placed. Just press Option enter in Mac and Alt Shift enter in Windows. You'll be able to add it. Or either you could click on the balloon that pops out near to the text key value. Now the click me is updated and everything is updated. Now I'm just renaming clicked is a method which is not created anywhere. So if I press Option enter, it will create a method in Java class for me. So when I click that button, I need to show a different text in the text value. So how do I do it? Import the text value. It is a class. Everything in Java works with the class. Everything is an object, a type of class. So we'll go on deeper understanding. When I click this, when the click button executed, I'm setting AndroidABCD as a text. So let me compile it. Here is the output for the above code. We can click it